Hello, friends. Unfortunately, we will have no camera tonight because my camera is lagging me out too much whenever I spawn it, so none of that today, unfortunately. Hello, I'm not cute. I'm Gabo. I'm Gabo. Hello. Just a Gabo. You got spooked? I'm sorry. I did not mean to spook you.
Oh, yee. I see.
It's the struggle corner, I see.
I am in the struggle corner. Wait, what did your girl say? The shame box or box
It's
of
the
shame?
shame. No, this isn't the shame box. This is the struggle corner, because they're all going into weird positions as they try to make their VR work.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I need. Well, I guess I'm part of the struggle corner.
VR, dream, and etc.
Yeah, yeah. Have you got your stuff working?
Yeah, mostly. Yes, I was just waiting for everyone to load in completely.
Ah, yeah,
It
yeah,
takes
yeah.
normally a long time
It
for them
takes a
to
little
load.
bit, yeah. Understandable.
Tank isn't in the struggle corner.
No, but he's still struggling.
Yeah.
I don't get to have a camera today because I'm lagging too much.
Oh
I'm so
no.
cry.
I'll give him one more second, and I'll.
I'm just waiting for peoples to go on in because I don't want to go in with people sitting in here because I want to make sure everybody's good to go.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need no help. So I'm a good Gabo.
Time to go and be sickly.
I'm sick. Yay!
Bye. Have fun. I'm sorry that you have slow movement speed.
I'm
Not
sorry. What?
like
Ribbons?
last session, we literally played it off, so he was also like coughing a lot because.
Yeah, we're
Oh
coughing
gosh.
a lot.
On our while without getting it treated. If you think about
Well,
it,
I
like
mean,
3 weeks
don't advance
out
it.
without.
Don't advance it too much, cause I mean, it's all kind of relative to how much you roleplay. We don't say that this is actually every single week. It kind of is more relative to how you roleplay. Like because for some people this is the only roleplay they do as their characters. So
So, would you say coughing is okay? Because that's all we've been really doing.
yeah, coughing
Well,
is okay,
coughing
but
and
just
tiredness.
but just don't go any farther than that, cause like
Alright.
we're not trying to kill your characters with like plague or whatever. We just we're just having some scheduling issues because it's kind of hard to get this stuff scheduled since Christy's having real bad. She doesn't have internet right now, so we've kind of got to get some. I have to find someone else to help me with it for now.
It's okay. We just been stuck with the tiredness and the coughing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just turn into a zombie and you won't have to
No.
worry about that anymore. That
No,
will
no, no,
become
no,
just
no,
kidding.
no, no, no,
Will doesn't
no.
want his babies to turn into zombies.
More
I
frames
like
per buttons.
no, I like my babies alive and as they came, as
I
they were when they
know.
came in. They're my babies. Don't touch them. Don't hurt them. I swear to God, I'll.
Okay, Dad.
Quill,
I'm sorry, Dad.
Quill will put you in the corner. He'll put you on the. He'll put you on the step. He'll make you sit on the step.
The step.
The step.
The step of doom.
It's the timeout step.
Can I at least play Game Boy?
No. The naughty list.
Regardless.
Quill did blow the fuck up.
He exploded.
Yeah, he became a mana bomb, right?
He became a mana bomb. He was a little baby nuke. Alright, you all ready? Go. Go. Go, go.
I'm still surprised that mountain still stands intact.
I know. I didn't have time to do some like texture stuff for it, but the grass would have all been like psh.
You know what?
Another spot to
My voice thing
replant.
is on, right?
Yeah, a
Another
little
spot
bit.
to replant.
What? Oh, you got leggies
Do I
on.
look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to put my leggies on today.
I don't normally see you with your leggies on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I charged them. I charged everything up
Okay,
like
now
at
go in
6
there.
a.m. this morning.
Go in there.
Do I look good?
Yes, you
Do I
do.
look good?
Yes, go.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell you to go if you
Yes.
didn't look good. You look
No,
fantastic,
this
sweetie.
is the
By
new
the way,
model.
by the way,
You're doing wonderful.
Oh,
What?
okay. It didn't look different, so I wasn't
I
sure.
know.
the
I saw
head.
your little baby. I saw your little baby.
The new model has
Is that your
RGB
little
baby.
your little windy baby?
Not
Yeah,
Maple.
it's not
Elm.
fully done yet, but
Okay.
it's good right now.
Elm, not Maple.
All right, get in there. Go.
Eventually,
Yeah, Maple's much higher.
the only
Go.
thing I don't have on it right now is the parkour effects that needs.
I mean, go.
The
But
music
yeah.
now
Ew.
fucking working? Pepe
Oh.
hands? Do I gotta
It's
rejoin
working
the
for
song?
B.
Is called a maso? A what? What's a maso?
Fuck. Okay. There's like a way to just rejoin a world, right?
Maybe.
Yes, there
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Are you going?
Fine, I'm going.
And go. I always gotta get you to go, Musashi.
Okay,
I always gotta get you in there.
no.
You take the longest.
No.
I gotta help you. You gotta go. It's up to you.
Shove.
I don't think he is. No, not really.
Oh.
Not necessarily. Alright.
I'm just gonna.
Baby.
Okay, I can hear it now. I have beautiful
I think
music
enough of
today.
my little babies are inside now that I can get a sip of water and go inside myself.
Okay. Okay, Ribbon.
They're my babies!
Your dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
You're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Quill can do a boogie woogie.
Lagging.
Quill can do a boogie.
You can do boogie. Oh. Okay. Shit. Hold on.
Hello? I believe in you, Corin. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm giving him a few more minutes.
Yeah, I got the vest on again. Okay.
Hello?
Let me get another sip. Because it's Quill time.
Anyway, I'm good now.
Quill voice.
I get a real bad for a
Right.
second.
The
I guess
gotta do the low and then the nervous. So that it all works out nice.
And?
Okay, I'll give him a minute because I just spawned in there. Oh, you're back. Hello.
Yeah, I'll start already.
Welcome
Give me
back.
1 second.
I'm still a piece of garbage. Yeah, he used to be a book. No, he's not a book. He's a flesh boy. Well, he's still kind of bookish.
He seems fine now.
He's got a little book in here, but
I'll see you in.
now he's a real boy. He's a real boy. He's still got a book in here that's his book. Him book. It's him book. Book for him. Okay. I think I can go in now. Just gotta make sure the voice is alright. For those of you who don't know, I'm really bad at doing a boy voice, but I promise he's supposed to be a boy. I've been especially embarrassed about it lately. I don't know why. Let's go. Oh, I'll turn up the sound. Open. Oh, thank you for the host. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're always sad, Woo. Oh God, that was really sweaty. Holy shit! I wanted to like flick my hair up, and it was real sweaty. I don't know, false lies. I wonder what would happen if someone did write something in Quill's book. I wonder if anybody's already done that before. Woo. Woo. Eyes itchy suddenly. There we go, much better. Here's the buttons. Wonder what would happen if somebody wrote in his book. I wonder if someone's already done that before. And if that had some kind of effect. I wonder if anything like that could ever happen. Ooh. Hi. Yes.
I wanted to brag a little bit. Oh, but no. I
I-
passed.
I know. I'm proud of you.
Sorry. I'm excited and wanted to tell you myself. Apparently you already heard though.
I have a lot of things placed on my desk, so it would be hard not to. If I didn't know what was going on in my own guild, would be a little.
Yeah, that would be a little bad. But I wanted to tell you myself, and that's the only reason why I said it.
I'm proud of you.
I'm a little nervous too.
Hello?
Hey, Buttons.
I've been booped. Oh no, I've been booped. I don't know how to react to that.
I'm just gonna head inside now.
Extra strength.
Bye.
Here's a special bottle of shampoo. It's all natural. And
So Sarah taking care of people. Sarah also got promoted as a gnome as well.
I have a long trek from my town and all.
Tina, good evening.
I feel like I've seen your face before. Have I? I think so.
Possible.
Good evening,
Oh.
Torch.
Hey,
Good evening.
That was new. Hello. My name's Kensril. Kensril Van
Good evening,
You
Tank.
can call me Kensril for short.
Sure. Ironically, you want to know what I made you?
Spicier the better.
What'd you make me?
She hands you the old casserole.
Casserole? Oh.
I just gotta sign off on everybody being gnomes.
Thank you.
Sure.
It smells so nice. Wait. Why'd you say ironically?
Here's her name. It sounds like casserole.
I didn't even think of that. Thank you.
How are you feeling, Lynn?
I'm gonna sit and eat this quick. Carrot draw.
Try
I
and
might not be
taste
able to eat all
soup.
this. I have a bit of a small stomach.
Everybody does need a hobby.
Excuse me.
was just doing too.
Hey, Tina. I've got a quick question.
Just sleepy babies.
How small do the members of the guild get?
I think I'm going to take my leave.
Well,
Yes.
evening, button.
Where's Robin?
Funny about this.
I don't know. I didn't know he was here.
Do you have a way of contacting him? Because honestly, I feel like he just stole my wallet again for the second time, and I'm gonna beat him into the dirt.
Do you have your... Is your wallet there?
How are you doing today?
Well, that explains the rest.
No. I went into my
I
backpack,
can barely read the top ones of these.
and
You need like some
it's not here. I checked
Not a bad
all
size
over,
amount for a square
in
with
every
thousands of
pocket.
bunnies.
I triple checked it. Honestly, like, I can't find it, and it's making me really angry and really upset right now. And I have to find my wallet. Okay, I just have to find it. Okay, I just have to find my wallet.
I haven't seen
Bad
Robin.
things are gonna happen. Okay. Where?
I haven't seen him around. Not for
Okay. Do you know how
at
to
least
like
a few weeks.
call him if
Keep hearing word about the little
he's here? Like if he's here, like do I have to like a special number or something? Do I have to like send a letter or something?
He doesn't really have a... He's Fae. I don't think he has a phone.
I'll have to check up on someone.
I remember the
Okay,
story.
well,
Someone
I mean,
we went upstairs and we saw him.
Well,
So I'm
sounds
like,
like-
that's the guy we were talking about.
What happened?
How are you feeling today?
She's lost her wallet. She
Oh.
thinks, Robin might have taken it. I haven't seen him, though.
That's what you thought you read. That is in fact what you read.
Just thought I'd check
So
up
I
on
got a
you.
straight answer for him. All they gotta do
Didn't know if I had that.
is wear something that'll prop up the girls. You go straight to the man you want.
Last time I
Good
checked
to
him
Good to hear.
and my both melted.
I'll
We're
work on
going
the
out
anger
tonight
part
to
later.
the pub. We're gonna have a drink.
Hola, Grill.
You're gonna fuck my best
hi.
friend.
I'm joking.
And it's gonna be amazing.
Are you doing alright today?
You get
See.
one for
How are
free.
you?
That's it.
Which one?
I was wondering about the package retrieval at the end of the world.
I could find someone. if you want me to.
Hello.
Oh.
Package retrieval, I don't think anyone's been able to sign up for it yet. Driscoll hasn't shown up in a long time. We might try contacting him to see if he's still interested. Otherwise, we might just open it up to anyone.
Alright.
The World End one, I think a few people are signed up for it. I don't know if it's for, though. Check the forum online. I think it should say. They signed up for it a little while ago.
Very well then.
If he does respond that he's not open, I'll let you know. You can have priority for it.
Exactly an
As
hour.
long as you can get a party together. When the time comes.
I will do my best.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm recollecting all those names now since I've been gone for so long.
You can call us Kaz. There's two personalities in this body.
Yes, I do remember.
Yes.
But you both went by Kaz.
It just was easier that way than people trying to remember
It
both
seems
names.
to have taken.
Really doesn't seem like anyone's interested in the
Sometimes
tea
people-
party. God, I mean, it'll make the Fae happier.
Can I call you Ken?
Well, when you live near an active volcano, which is just 3 mountains
Easier for me to
over.
remember.
Yes, I usually introduce formally, but then of course.
Is that the only
Always
type
causing
of
trouble.
elementals you know?
Yeah.
I've seen some types of fire and earth elementals, but usually that was handled by the druids of the circle. They didn't want me getting in trouble.
Loaded
Yeah,
tick.
It's healed up. It's not injured, but it.
Delicate
just
thing, balancing
He had to do that before.
nature as well as.
That's why he went by himself to go and get his new body. That was originally supposed to be a quest line that was going to be hosted in the Pembroke Tavern.
It.
So that
I
there's
can
a
feel it.
Looks like that little thing's on your head now.
Yeah. It's starting to take a liking up
There
there.
was the ability to create
So which
lines,
ones
but
can't you
there's
read?
currently no
It
way
was
to
supposed to be a whole storyline, but it never kind of got off the ground. Because it started with a pretty simple fetch quest to get some mushrooms.
About to go train a little bit with magic. Not super hard, obviously, but
Would it be better if I were to?
That was a very long time ago. I can try and find a VOD
stand on
if you ask me in the Discord. Because I know I have saved the highlight
Okay,
Yeah.
She can't seem to read the ones at the top
I would do
because of her stack
that
page.
Quill.
specifically, but because of
Yes.
circumstances,
I went upstairs to check, and it looks like it hasn't been
I
updated since April.
I also have to learn not to.
I see.
Have they considered
The,
that there might be this
um,
disabled
end one?
little people?
I'll just use the ramp just
Uh,
this once.
Yeah.
The quest board chat in the
space.
Discord
Yeah.
hasn't been updated since April.
I mean, they
Oh,
could be disabled
right.
people.
I
as long
meant
as you can,
the,
not the ramps.
like, forums where they talk to each other. I'm not as fantastic with the technology.
Also,
Uh,
I actually passed from Aspen to
I'll,
an album now.
Oh,
try and talk to you later about it.
It was
Okay.
a relatively easy quest for the long.
I'll see if we can set something up.
Or, hi T.
I think that's
Thank you.
simple for Quill.
I'm gonna focus more on my
I'm sure probably Oliver would be willing to go on the package delivery one with you. If Driscoll isn't interested anymore.
Pretty simple.
Yes. And I can also walk around and ask people who is up for an adventure,
Mm.
even if it's just getting a box.
Rod and Juan, I think is what they're
A month or two.
I can see if I can get us some more
There are two different
small quests if you're up for them.
Mask is more stealthy. How
Well,
you
I
gain
primarily
control
like
of
quests
the
that
turrets.
actually
Pen is
fits my
more
style.
diplomatic and noble.
That's the more fighty ones, right?
What is the wording?
I am a luchador.
Mm. I'll try and look around and see if there are any.
I feel like the
Thank you.
Rod is that
I'm not sure how serious you guys
I'll see if anyone can conscript us next time I go into town.
Well, we signed up for it, and we're just waiting
Thank you.
for Bimbos to
I shall go train.
come back to us.
I think Cass was about to train as well. You might see if she'll train with you.
And lumber would be
Very well.
These are relatively simple. This one, the girl just needs, frankly, to go spine. She needs to find her best attire that accents her assets, and just tell the man, "I like you. We're going out on a date."
Like you can't do that job. You can always switch and just take the
Aurora seems to have
take the
taken up
test
that
for the
quest
other,
along
any
with
of the
a
other
few other people.
specialties. You're not stuck.
Because frankly, some of the courting rituals I've seen from other
But you
races
get
are
all the way
far
up
too
to,
elaborate.
you have to pass the Aspen test and
People have signed up for it, but I know some of them are no longer playing those characters. So I actually am probably going to reset that one to have people sign up for another party.
It'd be like, they're trying to have some level of, like, specific relationship decorum. There's a word for it. I heard that one. But it's like, at the end of the day, if you're not going to a ball or meeting with a Viscount or going to some political anything, if you're just trying to woo someone, then just go woo him.
It could be some rich person who has no idea how the outside world works.
Going to train,
like they're shut
but
in
apparently Judah
sorts.
disappeared. Oh well.
You do your
I could do that.
It's possible from the fancy paper.
I think
If they're willing to put up a
around the
quest
back.
to give up for rewards, I don't see why not take them up on the offer and just get them.
There's so many other people, regardless of whether their intentions are well meant or snake oil salesmen, that would practically tell her the same thing. Even the people who tried to scam her would still eventually give her the correct information. It's up to her whether she
I might be
bungles
having
it or
a
not.
quest soon. If I call on you, would you be able to assist?
Too much about the matters of the heart.
I'll see if I can.
Wonderful.
Discarded a long time.
What's the quest?
The package retrieval one. Currently, Quill needs to check with the person who already asked. Currently, there's already someone who asked about it. They haven't been heard from for weeks. So if that person does not respond, the quest goes to me.
You just go up to the person and be like, I like you. I want to do something this Friday. And then they either say yes or no.
I want to go see what training is going on.
I'm terribly sorry. I've been gone for a while since visiting family and stuff again. I just recollecting things again.
Miyamo Asero. You too?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so I found Robin. He was hiding in a tree because I said I was gonna beat him into oblivion, but then I told him I'm not gonna beat him into oblivion, and then he told me he didn't take it.
I'll probably go
Okay.
quick sec. I just want to get an
I don't know who
But
else
now
would.
I'm
I don't know. I could try and talk to some of the quiet ones.
You told off that sister yet?
Please? I don't know how that works, but like, whatever you can do, because honestly, like, I need the money that's in that wall.
I know.
I need it for something very important.
If we can't end up finding it, I'll try and help you reimburse it. I have a good amount left over.
I don't want you to have to.
I
Just want to find the wallet.
I know. But if it needs to be done, then I don't mind. The purpose of me being here is to help you all out when you're in trouble. And right now that sounds like a bit of trouble.
Thanks.
It's no problem.
Robin charmed it. He, like, I guess he did something to it so that, like, I could never lose it.
You might have to ask him how you can bring it back then.
I mean, I asked, well, I went to where I saw him, or, like, heard him talk to me from the tree, but then, like, that stupid idiot didn't say anything back, so, like, I don't know.
He might have moved to another one.
I mean, he's probably just playing with me. This entire thing is probably some game, and he's probably got somebody else to steal it from him. I don't know.
I don't know.
At this point, I'm just want this to be done.
Yeah, just at me in the Discord, and I'll do it when I get offline.
I'm gonna go keep looking.
If you can't find it, I'll in the short term reimburse you.
Okay. Thank you.
You better respectfully leave the monastery, which I don't see you doing.
Yes.
Sorry, Kaz was saying that their shoulder was hurting, from their injury, I guess?
You've been gone for a bit, right? We can't do much about them right now. We have a few quests that we're going to go out on to resolve the issues, but, it's not a disease that can be easily cured.
No, but they're saying that their shoulder did hurt. I was thinking like maybe we could give them some ice for now or something.
That should be manageable. There's a cold box in the back. I refill it with ice as much as I can. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Your own desires. And so by them just being clingy and not just explaining what they want from you, like regardless of what level of relationship, they're just hurting themselves as well as you. It's unhealthy.
I have been blunt to them about not really wanting to be in a relationship. They just keep insisting. That's why I'm glad I'm here in Pathfinders now. I actually spend most of my time here and only go back to the monastery.
Yeah, fine. Hey.
I need replenish my supplies.
This is starting to sound like a thing I heard the wizard talk about. I think it's from the same place as this Tokyo city. It's a specific type of girl.
Here. This should help with the cough a little bit. Might pep you up a little too. Only a little bit though, I can't do much. Lynn. Here. This might help a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's okay. I'm sorry I can't do more.
Yeah, I do remember. Yes. I have met you.
Some have taken notice of me whenever I visit the one village they stop over on the way back into the monastery, but I pretty much try to avoid them.
By the way, Will?
Yes.
Do you know anything about a bear with a
I've been told of
coffin on it?
I'm not fully sure
Walking about
what
for
is happening.
No, I haven't seen any. Did you?
I guess I'm not
No, though apparently Corvo saw one during their patrol.
I see. I'll try and have a look around, maybe.
I've been a bit busy.
Everything going alright?
Hola again, Quill. See, the other guild members have been talking much about, ranking up, new badges and such.
Oh, yeah, you haven't been around for the lesson. One moment. Here, come with me.
He was alright. He mainly wanted me to work at his shop again, or not shop, his bar again. Which I did that for a while.
Could I borrow you two as well, actually? There's a small thing you guys have missed out on that I should probably let you know on. I'm not as good of a teacher as the person who's meant to be teaching you, but I can try.
Okay, sure.
Or sometimes other things,
Okay.
for less polite company.
Here.
Yes, but Faye likes to have a little too much fun.
It's a little easier to teach with examples. So...
I'll be back in 1 moment, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Ice pack. For your shoulder.
Thank you, Brad. That's what I was
Sorry.
I won't bother ringing the bell because I think everyone else here should know about it. But as you know, we work off of a system of ranks. I'm sure you all saw the little badges on the wall over the quest boards.
See, I carry mine with me. Aspen.
They represent our different ranks. All of you start off as Aspens. It's the beginner class. And, over time, there will be advancement tests for you to become a new rank. The next one for you all would be Elm. It means, I guess you're more committed. Whereas Aspen is the beginner. Elm is more of a real starter adventurer. It's when you really become a Pathfinder, I guess, if that makes sense. Though I consider you all Pathfinders anyways. To do an advancement test, you have to pick which specialty I guess you'll have. As you notice, there's representations of these different classes. Depending on what you like to do, there's shield, sword, bow, pen, mask, rod, and wand. A shield is fairly explanatory. It's someone who protects, tries to mitigate any damage from the rest of their party. Whereas a sword is similarly easy to tell. It doesn't necessarily mean you use a sword, just that you're a damage dealer, and predominantly melee. Whereas bow is the opposite, that you are a damage dealer but predominantly ranged with a weapon, such as a gun or a bow. Other damage dealer would be wand, which predominantly uses magic, and it's a little bit more of a more expansive specialty, I suppose. It more depends on what your type of magic is. Rod is any type of healer. It could be magical or non-magical. Someone who should stay in the back lines and make sure everyone's as tip-top as they can be. I don't know that either of these apply to any of you three, but Mask would be the sneakier kind. Someone who deals in either assassinations, quiet stealth missions of stealing or thievery, even just simple things like pretending you're someone that you're not, whereas Penn is the more open version of that, mostly dealing in political or social situations. They're a talker, basically. To advance at all, you have to pick one of these. And that will be your specialty from then on. Although you're able to switch it, you'll just have to redo tests. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm not as good of a teacher as Lucian is.
Oh no, that's fine. That seems perfectly
It's fine.
suited.
We've already had a few people do their elm tests. So I think we've got quite a few elms already started. Sarah's actually one of them. She passed hers the other day. Cass as well, and Axe over there. A few others as well. You can sign up for these at any time, although we might not necessarily be able to get to them tonight. You just have to make sure you pick which test you'd want to take.
I will sign up for the soonest available one.
Which would you like to be then? What's your specialty?
That's perhaps the problem.
Mm.
I'm Lucha.
Would you say you predominantly try to mitigate damage, or that you predominantly try to deal it?
Is a bit of a mix. On one hand, I try to get opponent to focus me so I can grapple them. On other hand, I do this so I can hurt them as much as they hurt me.
I suppose it goes hand in
damage
hand.
I take, the more damage they take.
It sounds more like a shield than a...
I was going to say shield would probably work better out for them.
It sounds like shield is a better fit, although you can still do damage.
Very well then.
I'm not fully sure what I would want.
You don't have to be yet. To clarify, to do any of these tests, you have to go on at least one quest first. It's just to make sure that you get some experience. I think all of you have, but I still should say it.
Okay.
I remember. My first quest was bringing T-Horse back.
Right. Anyhow, you don't have to know yet. It's okay to take a while. Not everybody has to go as fast as everyone else. And to be fair, you can take the test as many times as you like. So if you fail, you can still do it again. We'd just probably suggest some training in between.
Okay. Can I have a little bit to think about it?
Of course. You don't have to sign up for one right now. Neither of you do. I just wanted to make sure that you understood it. I'll write you down for a shield.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm much of a talker, though I don't like fighting, so...
Sneaky fellow then?
Guess I'm trying to think, cause I want to
I
protect
can
everyone
be
as
a
best
bit
I can.
sneaky.
I'm more trying to keep everyone alive, but I also just don't want to fight.
You want to help keep people alive, maybe not fight much. Do you magic at all? Any aptitudes?
No.
Then perhaps
Right.
you're a shield like me. A shield does not
You-
need to fight.
You weren't around for the affinity tests either. We might have to do that. I don't know if any of you were.
I was not.
I think you were, maybe. Were you?
Back when I was in
I
magic
don't
school,
remember.
I failed it, so
I'm not
I kind
sure.
of gave up on magic at that point.
Either
I've
way,
never been to school.
as long as you all understand, that's all I needed you for. I just wanted to make sure that way, you wouldn't be confused if anyone else is talking about them.
Okay. Yeah, I think some people were
The
telling me about
mask
it
might
earlier,
be a
but
bit interesting for me. I can't really hold a bow. I don't really know anything about magic. But the mask does sound very interesting to me.
But in Aurora.
Dad,
hey, what?
I found my wallet with the help of X.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I probably still could hold a sword though. Just I wouldn't be able to hold a bow.
It doesn't necessarily mean you have to use a specific type of weapon. Even someone who just punches or uses no weapons at all might be a sword or even a shield.
Alright.
The weapon is more of a representation, not necessarily an exact.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Well then,
Okay.
the mask does sound very interesting.
You could start training for it. I'm sure we can get someone to help you, if you're not quite ready for a test. Otherwise, we could sign you up for a test and see how you do. You're always able to switch if you don't end up don't liking it.
Alright. Then I would like to have someone to help me train. Just to see if I like it and everything.
I'll sign you up for the trainings. I'll see if maybe Robin could help teach you. He's a bit of a mask himself.
Okay.
I'm kind of caught between rod and shield.
I suppose it would depend on if you can use magic.
Well, Will was saying that as a rod, technically don't even need to use magic to heal people, like just
You could be a field medic.
Yeah, like applying first aid and such, which
Yes.
I normally do.
Although you'd have to be fairly good at it. Because a fair point to be made is that at that point you may have to be doing surgery in very difficult conditions.
It's true. I would be willing to. Then
that's the
shield.
If you want to train in those conditions, I can set something up for you.
That sounds interesting.
Just try things out. See if you can figure out what you like. You can be able to do more than just one thing. It's just this is the specialty.
Oh yeah. Of course.
For example, you could be like a paladin. You could be a tank, technically, a shield, but you're still able to do a few bits of healing just to keep people up a little bit.
Okay, I see. Okay.
It's the
that's good. Okay.
primary thing that you'll be doing. It helps make things easier when forming parties if you know what people are. This way, people can specifically look for a shield if they need to do something tanky, or specifically look for a rod if they think that everyone's going to be harmed proficiently, or if they're going against something that poisons. Not everybody's actually signed up for one yet. But I can look into the
How many
documents.
shields and... Oh, yes. I would very much like that, because then I might sign up for one instead of the other, depending on how many we have already.
I can
I
try
know
and
that
look
doesn't
into
sound
things.
like a correct thing to do, but...
Trying a little bit of everything works out sometimes. Robin, you might have a new student.
I don't teach anyone shit.
Weren't you doing tests?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Suits you. I don't think you're the type.
Not
Suits
really.
you more.
Really? I mean, everything suits me more, okay? But, well, to be fair, why would you want to block out this pretty face? Exactly. See? That's rude.
To be fair, too much of a good thing can honestly be bad for you. That's why we try to take you in small doses.
So you're saying I'm too beautiful.
No, you're so good. You're toxic.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna sign up for Rod.
If you're ready for a test, then that is something that you could do. I could write it down.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think Sarah was offering to help train you for the
Yes, I
test.
was trying
I think I might do that
to
first to see
if
what I
you
might
had
be up against
Aurora's
for Rod
wallet,
test.
but it's been found.
Both Lynn and Camille have also actually done the test. They're both Elms now. You could talk to them.
Really, because you have
That's
sold
true.
from us multiple times.
Though both of them are under the weather right now. I don't want to bother them too much. Camille's resting, and
It's good to at least talk to them. Otherwise, they'll feel stagnant.
Have fun. Doing whatever it is you do.
Okay. Well, put me down for Rod then.
I'll write that down as your specialty. Let me know when you're ready to sign up for an actual test.
We'll get my Rod ready as soon as possible.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Alright. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Thank you for taking a bit of time to let me tell you everything.
Of course. Thank you so much for informing us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you, as you
letting
will.
us know.
I'm looking forward to moving up in rank.
Indeed.
I think you'll pass with flying colors.
Oh.
Sarah.
Yes.
You were saying you could help me with
Did I do
training
that
for,
right?
being a Rod.
See.
In a sense.
See.
I'm gonna head
not
back
much
inside
of
to
a
write those things
medical
down.
Person, but one of the things I can help simulate for you.
Robin probably wouldn't want it anyways.
Did you drop it somewhere?
I had it on me when I woke up this morning.
You must have had it.
Sarah's signing up for a
What has happened?
shield test, and
Her badge, apparently.
Mr. I can't remember his name right this second, is signing up for is applying as a Rod, but he's not signing up for a test yet.
Yep, I found
Let's check
one.
upstairs.
Aurora's wallet. It was on the floor.
Mine's to my
And
belt.
it's been weird today. It's everyone's been
this one's
things
like-
have been disappearing.
Sort in inlaid this. I could see a strong wind or a strong torrent knocking that off.
Yep, I'm back.
Maybe. How strong is your control over Earth? How far is your control of the Earth?
Blinks kind of like Tokyo.
Not too powerful. I mean, this is about the most complex thing I can do, but this took
What is
weeks.
clothing?
And I rarely ever take it off in full.
More comfortable.
Except when to bathe.
We'll just follow you and we'll try to find it underground.
Also means you will be able to heat things up as well.
I wander around a lot, mostly out of.
I mean, frankly, it's rare for me to ever be cold. I have to be at the top of a really high mountain or in one of those places where it's always snowy.
No bonbon.
Got it.
It's still bonbon, just not bonbon.
Wonder what Quill ran off to.
Plus,
Nowhere.
this is just for my
I swear I'm
casual
blind as a
level.
bat some days.
If I get my actual staff.
Here we go.
Once I get my staff, I'll probably switch.
Sorry, the counters are a little
Pleasure to
tall.
meet you.
I'm the
It's
little
alright.
tall.
My name is Torch.
Good to meet you.
I joined very recently. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Apologies, I wasn't here to welcome you.
It's fine. Everyone here's been plenty wonderful.
I at least saw you show up in the paperwork, so I promise I knew you were here. I just hadn't had a chance to meet you yet.
It's not a problem at all.
My name is Quill Penbrook. Sorry. I know I don't seem like it, but I am the leader of Pathfinders. Not much of an adventurer myself, but hoping to help everyone else become one.
That's what matters most. Are you sure you're doing alright, Tank?
Yeah, I was just about to ask Quill if what happens if your badge is gone? Is there any?
Typically, if it goes too far away, then it will end up breaking. If it's likely to be gone forever. It's a defense mechanism to make sure that people can't steal them from you and then use them on themselves. They can be replaced, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, you should.
Sandras has gone missing.
It might just be a Fey
There's no
messing with
way
her.
to like magically recall them or anything.
No.
I
It
feel
was
like you need to be a decently knowledgeable wizard to do something like that.
exactly. It was hard enough to get them enchanted to do what they already do.
She lost her.
Okay, fair enough.
The little blue Spitfire said she just noticed it missing a few minutes ago.
That's not good.
There's a girl with a coffin outside.
Oh.
A coffin?
Well, yes.
Okay, one, I found my wallet. Okay, cool. And two, Robin stole it, so I hate him again. And three, there's a guy out back with an axe and
With
a
a
coffin
coffin.
with his sister in it, and I'm very confused.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll go check it out. I'm sure it's.
They probably said that too loud.
Why do you look like you just came from the country?
They said coffin.
It said Robin, right?
So did not.
Hmm.
Robin was one of the names that was
There's a lot of things to worry about these days. Now, as you can tell, that I have to deal with my own issues.
I see that.
Anyway, don't worry about it. So, oh, hello there. It's nice to
hello.
meet you. My name is Brandon.
Hello, Senor Quill.
I feel like I've been on a really long journey. I was gone for quite a while. I came out here.
Would you like
a while
some food
ago
and water?
Oh, definitely some water. I asked for that. Somebody was gonna bring me some, but luckily I can live off the land pretty well. But I'm not even sure how long I was out there.
Uh,
My
that's
sister
likely
yelled at me the
because of
whole time about getting lost, but
the forest you're in. Uh, you're inside of a place called the Whispering Wood. It's easy to get lost here.
so I have noticed. I heard a lot of giggling in the background too.
Mm. There are a lot of
I
Fae
thought
around this
somebody.
area.
I think somebody was. Oh, Faye. I think I've heard about them. I heard that this adventurers were heading out in a. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so. Oh, it's been so long since I've had a drink.
Yes,
This is kind of
Luckily, I
bad,
found some
but
good berries
my
out there.
badge went missing.
I was already informed. If it doesn't return to you within a few
Didn't
days,
know.
it'll likely break, and then I can give you a new one. But for now, just try and look around for it.
So, well, look at all these
Yeah,
wonderful people. There is.
Ribbons
I
out.
was told that there were so many
Robin's
people
out
out
there
here, and
again.
look at them all. You are all here. I'm sorry. I hope I don't frighten anybody. I know I'm a bigger man, but
Robin's
hi.
doing stuff again,
My name is
sir.
Brandon. How are you today?
Kinda,
Mabel? That is such a lovely name for such a little thing. Wait,
Thank
are you
you.
made out of stone?
I am.
He is sentimental, so
Wow,
keeps
I
his
am-
sister with him.
I'm very well. It's a long story. It might freak you out if I tell you what's going on with that. So let's get the introductions first. She's a little cranky sometimes. I'm
You'll
sorry. What was your name? That was so nice of you to bring me water.
Of course. The name's Kentaro. Kentaro
I think I'm okay now.
Oh, fist bump. Yeah, there you go.
Perhaps
Now that- yeah,
Pequeño
now
Loco.
that's cool.
maybe.
And
But they
who is
managed to
this
get their way
fine fella?
here.
Look at him.
That means
Aren't
they're
you just a? I'm
improving
sorry if I'm getting all
themselves
up
to
in
some
your
degree.
space. We don't do handshakes. No handshakes. I'm sorry. I don't. I won't do handshakes. Fist bump for the Mr. Bagman.
Name is Corvo.
Corvo. I am Brendan.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
if you don't mind, Brandon,
Very nice
I'll
to meet you too.
take you inside and let you know a few things. Perhaps
Fair enough.
find a few
I
things
mean,
about
I
yourself
was.
as well.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's how friends can make friends, is to actually talk to each other, right?
Typically it is required, yes.
Very good. I mean, all these lovely people here, all these possible friends to go on adventures and whatnot. I am certainly looking forward. But after you,
Come along.
wherever the door is the door that way? Okay.
Yes.
I'm so
You're along the
so turned
backside
around
of the
from the
building right
voice.
now.
Ah, oh, okay. I just came from the back that way and I just saw people standing there. I was so happy.
I'm sure your journey's been much longer than everyone else's.
It has. I came here, and there's adventures that help me with my possible journeys, and maybe even to make friends. But that was a long time ago. It feels like now.
Well, it does seem you found the right space. Welcome to
This is a
Pathfinders.
very cozy place. Yeah, Pathfinders. Is that the name, huh?
So you see,
Yes.
This is.
it's Robin that they took it.
I think this is great. Oh, look, you got beautiful pictures back there. Look at that little fox thing. Ooh.
His name is Blinks. You'll likely meet him soon.
Links? Fair enough, fair enough. Is there. What else goes on around here?
Well,
I only heard
specifically, Pathfinders is an adventuring guild. A new coming one. Everyone here is a starter. At least most of them.
Fair enough. This is not the first time I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. Go ahead.
It's alright. I'm sorry I'm a bit quiet. My name is Quill Penbrook. I'm the leader of this group. Although I'm not an
Fair
adventurer
enough,
myself.
and I am Brandon. Well, I mean, somebody's got to run the show, right? And I guess there's probably a glorious leader that can do that, right?
I don't know about that, but I'm trying my best.
Well, we'll see. You're probably selling yourself short. Most people do. It's okay.
Anyhow,
So,
if you made your way here, then you've already passed our test.
Oh, well, that was a very long test then.
A bit, I'm sorry. Everybody takes a different amount of time. The first
I'm
test to
assuming
become
it's
a
not your fault.
Pathfinder is to find your way here, which is the hardest part, unfortunately.
I'm definitely exhausted after that long walk.
Mm.
Granted, there was many times I could find a place to sleep, but the giggling in the background was a little...
You can feel free to rest here. We have tents out
Fair
by the
enough.
lodge, which we're still working on making, and bedrolls upstairs to rest on.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Can I have your name?
Granted, I would...
It's how it's spelled, anyways.
It's Brendan Strike. It's a Brandon. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but
No, I'm
ST.
fairly good at writing. I just needed your first name.
Very good. Oh, well then that makes it easy.
Here. This should help prevent you from getting lost again. And should you
Very nice.
accept it, make you a member of Pathfinders.
Well, I mean, that's the whole idea while I came here. I mean, this is not the first guild I've been part of, but the last one didn't work out so well. So hopefully I could find some better people to actually do some work with. I'll put that in my pocket. I'll keep that for later.
You're starting off as our beginner rank, an Aspen. That's what that badge will mark you as. As you can see, the different colors mark different ranks. We already have a few elms, which is the second rank.
Fair enough. So nobody really above the second one?
No. Besides our founding members. Which
Fair enough,
they're
fair
more of teachers and helpers, quest givers even, rather than going out on adventures themselves.
Oh, so somebody I could talk to if I would like to go out and do something.
Yes. As you
I'm
can see
okay with
from
that.
this board and the board over there, we work on a quest board system of getting your quest. You'll have to form parties for it, though. I think almost all of these are taken up, though.
Working with friends.
I think a few of them are about to open up, though. For now, trying to settle
There's this
in.
guy here, so yeah, right, just work right in and meet new people like this fellow here who just walked away as I was trying to talk to him. But hey, that happens, right?
They might be a little abrasive at first. It's always a little hard when you first come in. No, I mean everyone else.
Oh.
It might be a little hard to get to know everyone at first.
I know. You gotta get social with people and actually talk to them.
I promise they'll open up.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll go around. I mean, at least they brought me some water, right?
Most of them
That
are
was
very
kind
nice.
enough for them, you know. Yeah. Most of them. Well, is there some I should worry about?
Not exactly, no. But I don't know everyone too well yet.
Ah, you're still learning too. Okay.
Yes, we're a
Well, then
very
we can have a
new guild.
learning. Oh, we could be friends together and just meet everybody and get along, right?
That's the hope.
Yeah, okay, I will take this, and I much appreciate it, and I'd love to meet others. Do you know who should I talk to first? Do you have any good ideas?
I suppose whoever's around. It's good to socialize and meet everyone, if you can.
I'm okay with that. I'm willing to make new friends and hopefully go out on adventures together. And maybe... Sorry about that. I get interrupted sometimes, but anyway.
I understand, actually. I've lived in this forest for a long time. I hear a lot of quiet ones.
Well, it's not really, per se, a quiet one. I guess since you're the leader, you may need to know this.
They mentioned your sister, yes?
Well, yes, but what most of them may not know is that her soul is kind of attached to this coffin.
I
And
see.
I'll tell her what I want to tell him. But she kind of bothers me a lot. She can be a little abrasive sometimes herself. She's trying to introduce you, sister. What are you gonna be like that for?
I'm sure
I'll
to
stop.
some
I
degree
know
it's a
that's weird.
defense. I understand. And it's nice to meet you as well. I hope both of you will
I
find
know
this place to be a home.
I won't say what she just said. That's probably not a good idea. But we'll just
I
go ahead
understand.
and just move on from that. Just, most people don't seem to be too comfortable with it. So, I've been kind of called like a crazed beast before because of that, but we won't go to that. It's a little hurtful when I'm trying to make friends.
I don't think you are. Everybody has their own specialty, I suppose.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I'd love to learn these other specialties and see if they have to deal with.
You'll find plenty of
Hopefully
curious people
somebody
here.
that they love enough. Well, it's awesome. I love the ones with the beautiful wings up there. She was very pretty.
Her name is Sarah.
Yes, I believe that's what she said her name was. She didn't want a handshake, but everybody isn't too comfortable with that. It's okay.
Handshakes can be, some people aren't as used to them as others. Anyhow.
Yeah, fair enough. I've had my mistake with handshakes before, but I like giving people the benefit of the doubt.
I'm going to go ahead and write you into our paperwork, if you don't mind going and socializing.
Sure, I am okay with that. I will go and see who I can. I'll go back outside to that wonderful group of people out there and see what information I can get from them.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything.
Fair enough. Thank you for speaking to me, by the way.
No problem.
Until the next time.
Of course. Brandon has been inducted to the guild, yes? Now Quill can finally sit down again. Only to probably be forced to stand up again in a minute. Oh. Guess a medium for a spirit kind of thing, yeah. It's a good question. Why that? What do you mean? What kind of guild hall is he running? It's a perfectly fine guild hall. What's wrong with it? Quill's going to trust that he didn't do that. Because that's all Quill can do. Trust. I mean, the coffin's got his sister in it. Quill's not going to ask, like, big questions. The forest trusts him, so Quill trusts him. That's Quill's thinking, is if people manage to get into the forest, then that means that Quill can trust them. Good evening.
Dios, I will be heading out, I suppose.
Let me know if you need anything.
Of course.
I'll try
just
and
keep
keep
me
you
posted
posted.
on those quests and
Yes.
yes, thank you. Till we meet again.
No, her internet's not back yet. There's a Catra model. That's so cool. Catra model. Catra. Hello, Kralik. Are you coming tonight? We do have a bit of a horror movie trope going on. It happens sometimes. Big tired. Oh, we around? That's alright. I understand. Ah. Oh, yeah.
Give me a goddamn boomer juice.
Thank you for the sub, Govak. What's up? Already 8 months. Oh my god. Almost a Twitch baby. Starbucks Chan right cheek. Get some good food. Hellhound, a zombie, a dude. Yeah. A hellhound, a zombie, and a dude carrying a coffin walk into a tavern. Usual liquorness? Understandable. I hope you're having a good day. Sure. Just send me DMs, Krayla. You know what? I might have Quill kind of pop somewhere for a bit. And if no one follows him, I'll switch to a different character, to like a little fae for a little while. Kind of walk around and make people get them.
Have you met Buttons?
No, I just got here today.
Okay, because she's an undead. And she had some run-ins with the Fae, and that was an entire thing.
Quill can still get surprised from time to time, but there's not much that does surprise him. Usually it takes a lot. Perhaps we do not know very much yet. Don't know much about this character. We have only just been introduced to him. He does get surprised by emotions. That's the one thing he's kind of he's not used to very social situations, and he's not used to new emotions or new feelings. He is innocent at the same time he is like knowledgeable. Going pretty good. Doing RP. Having a good time. Yeah, he's naive at the same time as he is knowledgeable. Just like a wizard. I feel like Quill will be a really good like wizard or sorcerer if he really put his mind to it. Let's make sure no one's following him. Doesn't look like it. He walked away slow enough that I don't think anyone really noticed. So I might have Quill sit here for a bit. Yeah, he would be a really good one considering what he is. He just needs to learn how to be one. Quill's a good boy. Yeah, wizard who doesn't need a spell book because he is a book. You can't join the RP for a while. Oh no, why not? What god does Quill believe in? I mean, that kind of depends. I feel like Quill believes in more than one of them. Yeah, he lives on a ley line. He lives off of the ley line. He kind of needs it to some degree. Yeah, kind of a. He doesn't believe in all the gods, but he wouldn't be surprised if there were more gods than he knows about. Kind of thing. He could die really easily. He could die really easily in general. Like, someone could just stab him and he could die because he doesn't really. He has a mostly very human-like body. Mana sucking traps, yeah, exactly. Void shit is like a big bane for him. No, if Quill were to die, he'd be dead. There isn't a body for him to return to. His previous body turned into paper from his book. It completely dissolved into paper and then became the pages of his new book. People die when they're killed, yeah. Quill does have a soul, but he has an odd soul. Hi, Robin.
Hey. So I helped did the test thing for your little buttons.
How did it go?
She's more ruthless than I thought she was.
I'm actually
One person, she sold from
surprised.
3.
That explains the things missing.
I'd rather you not tell everyone. Kind of defeats the purpose
Yeah.
if people think that she's the thief.
I keep it a secret.
She gave one of them back. Gave the other to me, which I gave back because I figured you want your people to have their badges. But she's keeping something else.
I see. I suppose that's her choice.
So there's that. Secondly, I guess she passed. She did what she was said to, and she didn't, well, back down entirely. We'll see what she does in the future, though. That was just basics.
All
Anyway.
of the tests are.
Anyway, have fun with that. I think I'm gonna head out. So good luck.
Thank you for the help.
You know, kind of sucks being the bad guy sometimes.
A little bit.
So yeah.
Suppose that depends what you classify as a bad guy. Everyone's a bad guy in someone's life. I still remember yours. Never did quite beat him, did you? Oh, I guess in the end you won out. Had a wonderful life, lived pretty long. And I'm pretty sure they're gone by now. Time wins over everyone, right? I wonder if it'll win over me now. I honestly have no idea. And it's one of the few times I don't think I can have my questions answered so easily. No one really to answer them. Guess I really should have been faster with finding this, huh? Would have made things a lot easier. Still don't even know how my book works now. Guess I didn't tell you, I still have it. Just keeping it safe. Don't know if I want people to know that it's still there. Should probably avoid people who can see souls, devils, things like that. If they see it's in my bag and not my body, they'd probably be a bit confused. Don't want to out myself yet, right? Probably be best if everyone just thinks I'm a human now. Guess I'm still not even really that, though. Like a human construct mix. Sounds a little disturbing when I put it that way, actually. Now with Dragomir gone, I don't really have anyone to help. Lucian said he might. And I'm sure Leaf would be up to it, though he's the one who's encouraging me to keep things a secret. I don't like lying. Hopefully I don't have to. I'll just not mention it. That kind of works out, I think. It's not exactly the same as lying, anyways. I don't know who to go to anymore. To find out what I am, how I work, and I have no idea who I can trust with it. Most of them are gone. Or they just probably couldn't help very much. I'll probably be wondering where I am at some point. It's nice to have a quiet rest for a bit, though. Part of me isn't sure I want to go back. Just for a little while. I'm sure they don't need me that badly. It's not like I can help them much anyways. Besides giving them tea and making them feel at home. You could have done a lot better. Well, you did do a lot better. In your time. Maybe it's my turn to learn from you for once. Well, not once, but you know what I mean. How exactly am I supposed to train? Especially if I explode. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll have Quill be quiet for a bit. Cut to the guild hall, everything's on fire. Quill has to try and learn magic. 'Cause Quill's, you know, magic man. Quill's a bit of a construct, yes. Not entirely construct. He's more flesh now. He's almost kind of like a mana-based Frankenstein at this point. Someone's recreation of life. If you focus on his actual story. No one's written up what his story is, but Quill is a bit of a reincarnation of someone to catch people up. Oh, Wiki! I don't think the Wiki geeks watch me. The Cordelia file Wiki has never been updated since I first put it together. Kind of. I still have to kind of write some stuff up, maybe. No, he does not smell entirely human. He smells human, but he also smells like magic. Because again, his blood is mana. He smells like mana. He smells like I've always said magic smells like slightly of ozone. So Quill probably smells like a human, but also like mana and magic and something else.
Hello?
Hey, you smell airy. Magic human. Mana human. Mana boy. Ooh, ooh, that could be such a cool name for his race. He could be a Manaborn. Ooh, that could be a cool name for it. For what he is now. That could be really cool. Manaborn. Whoa, that could be so fucking cool. Because he's not a construct anymore, but he's definitely not a human. Manaborn with an E! Yeah! Yeah, he's born of magic. And he's the first and possible last of his kind. He's the only one that exists so far. That's so. I'm so. Chat, you guys help me brainstorm so much. Now we know what his race could be called. He's a Manaborn. Oh, oh, oh. We don't even know if procreation is a possibility for Quill. We don't even know. We don't even know. The only thing I will say is Quill does have parts. He always had parts. Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm doing good, but I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
I know how your test went, by the way. Don't worry, I'll keep it a secret.
Thank you. Up. I'm gonna grab some food. I'll be back. Whee!
There's a lot of peeps around, but they're not like in. Oh. Mana baby. Born or born. Let me get a sip of water. Mana baby. Jason Bourne. I might have Quill rest for a bit. Evening, Lynn. Yes.
I was just wondering, I know the library was burnt and whatever, though I was wondering, do we have any books regarding spirit magic? Because
Could you repeat what type of magic?
Spirit magic.
We might at least have some about spirits. It was only some of the very, old books that were irreparable. I'll just have to request you be extra careful. Most of those books are very old.
Yeah, I will. I always do make sure to be careful when it comes to old stuff.
Feel free to look around. There should be at least something that might give you an idea of how to train.
I will.
Let me know if I can get you anything, by the way. I hope the tea helped a little bit. I put some of my best herbs in it.
Yeah, it did help a little bit.
I'm glad.
I did also go to Tree Lodge and prepare some simple medicine.
That's good.
Coughing.
Okay. Thought for sure buttons would have been in here, but I guess maybe this
She
button?
just ran off that way a few minutes ago. Down the road.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No, Quill is genuinely really friggin' tall. Mana board! Holy shit! Ah!
Even for instance, a couple friends
Send mixed signals, they gotta lead them along and shit. Have you seen how dumb some people can be, boys and girls alike? Sometimes you just gotta straight up tell them, "Oi, my place after midnight."
Well, does that actually work, though?
I believe in you.
I'm talking about that. Oh boy. Maybe not the safest area for me to be around. So far, he's been very lucky. He could be strong, but he's not. He's very weak. He just has the potential to be very strong. Yeah, Quill would be more of a wand or pen. Little bit of both. Explodes. I may or may not have written some interesting lore on the specifics of that aspect of Quill. There is lore, and there are actually 2 lewd drawings of Quill that exist currently. One of his old model when he was still a construct, and one currently. Which that one is fan art. Those things do exist. I try not to post them anywhere because they're lewd, and one of them is on my Patreon specifically. The fan art though, I could make a lewd channel. I don't know that I ever would.
I'm good.
Did you need something? Sorry, if you let me know to stop, I would've.
No, I didn't want you stopping on the hill and hurting your ankle or something, so I
Right,
waited.
I'm not the strongest climber. I have to take it kind of slow.
Yeah, I'm wanting more of your opinion on something.
Long or short?
Whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Here.
I was going to say what I needed opinion on.
That's what I meant, if it was something long or short to talk about.
Mostly on what sort of element I should try to learn next. I'm hoping to maybe become more diverse, so I'm more helpful on bus.
That's not necessarily important. It's not about being good at different elements, but rather being good at the specific one. For example, if you're trying to be... if you try too hard to be everything, then in reality you'll be nothing. not exactly, but um, it's better to master one thing first before moving on to others, at least in my opinion.
That is true. Barely fully gotten control for my fire. I don't burn myself. I've been practicing a little bit here and there. When
But
I
you still
could.
have to be careful of burning others.
Exactly. That's the issue. That's the thing I need to work on. Now,
What
with
I
your
might
forgetting
suggest is don't necessarily learn other elements, but learn and understand what makes those elements good and incorporate that into your fire. The technique of, say, water might help uh, calm and soothe the way that you produce fire. For example, if you understand better how to move like water does, perhaps it'll make it easier to more calmly move around your fire instead of just blazing it.
makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
At the same time, gonna be a while before I can fully master. I know that. But I
It
will be
will.
trying to work on that tonight.
Here's a question for you that might help a bit.
Hmm?
What do you think is fire?
It's both creation and destruction in one. It can be used to destroy as much as it can be used to create new life. As, for example, if wildfire takes a forest down, it doesn't mean all life has been destroyed in that area. It only means new life can prosper in their place.
It's
That's
a
how
good
I see
answer.
it.
And it coincides with what I was going to tell you. Fire is life. It lives, it breathes, and just like anything else living, it can choose whether to destroy or to create. Fire isn't. mm, Fire is a tricky kind of magic. It's something that not only you have to be in control of, but you have to have a good relationship with, I suppose. You have to understand better how it works before you can master it fully. At least that's what I've read. It's not like I'm a master. I just knew a few fire users before.
I wanted your opinion because I knew you'd give me wise advice like this, and I thought I'd need that. Especially going forward with my fire training. I do
Moving
think you can have
forward.
control to keep it from.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was just gonna finish by saying I do have control over it for now. Keep it from burning myself, like you said. I need to learn to not burn others.
You need to learn to control it. Not necessarily just to make sure you don't burn yourself, but to make sure you burn what you're intending to.
Yeah.
There's two questions I think you might want to reflect on in trying to train. First of all, is that first question of what is fire? Not only just what it is, but what it is to you. And secondly, where your fire comes from. Fire is passion or rage. Fire comes from different sources. I've seen some people who, the way that they did fire magic was it came from the sun. And in some cases, it meant they couldn't use it when the sun wasn't out. Or when the sun was covered up in some way. For others, I've seen it as rage or passion. I've even seen one where it came from their sadness. It was more like embers than real fire. If you can find out what your fire comes from, where it does, it might help you understand how to use it better and how to control it.
For me, and I don't know exactly if this is it, it feels like to me my fire comes from my determination. Free. That's at least how I feel where it comes from.
That could
It
make
was
sense.
the first magic. It was the first magic I learned when I freed myself, or when Theo freed us. First one, I learned to sort of control to a tiny extent. And the only thing that really gave me the power enough to be able to move forward. So for me, it's determination, freedom.
It may not even just be that, it could go deeper. From what you're telling me, it, to some degree, came from a lack of control. You were in an environment where you couldn't control anything. And then it became that you could only control yourself. Fire might be your way of controlling something. And that could lead into your determination. You're determined to be free, to have control of your own life, control of your destiny, not be locked down by your family's past.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. If you put it that way.
Sorry if it's a bit psychoanalyzy, but
No.
it's what I've noticed from you.
It does point out a lot of things that I've probably been missing about myself. Like you said, I didn't have any control of my life, my destiny. Like I said before, all I was a sacrificial child. I had no choice to follow that path until one day I broke free. And that was it. With help from Theo, with help from members of the guild, I've been growing, changing, learning.
You're learning to control yourself, and more importantly, control your future. Is that right?
Yeah. Gives me something to strive for. Pushing every member, pushing to be better. Some being afraid. It fuels me to try to just prove them wrong. I'm not just gonna hurt them. I'm not gonna do it on purpose. I'm not gonna let my past find me. And also, we still have to do that one quest where we have to help that town. Still gonna take that punishment.
I fully intend you to still take it. As soon as, likely when we go into town for the lumber quest, I'll bring you guys along. And we'll see what kind of community thing you can do for them. Don't worry, I'm not exactly the steel trap I used to be, but I still have a pretty good memory.
I was just letting you know I'm fully intending on still taking that punishment. Not
I'm
gonna
glad.
weasel my way out of it.
I didn't expect you to. You're not the type.
I'm gonna... What is fire to me?
It's something you can't decide too quickly.
I'm not deciding, but I'm thinking.
Mm.
Thank you, Quill, for talking with me. I knew you were probably going to.
It's no worries. I'm here for a reason. If I wasn't at least useful to help you work your problems out, I wouldn't be a very helpful guild leader, would I? Not exactly the toughest.
Walks up and hugs you, but you're still very helpful.
I try to be. I'm glad I can help you all. That's what I'm here for.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the training ground and probably practice a little bit.
Hmm.
Think about it. Be safe, Quill.
I'll try to be. Good head on her shoulders. Just needs a little work. Guess all of them do. Determination, though. I haven't heard that one yet. Guess that's just another word for passion, though. She might be a good fire wielder. If she works hard at it. Maybe even more than that. Where are you, Jet? You're all the way up there. Oh, hello, Jet. Hello. Cooking? What are you cooking? Oh, tasty food. What are you guys eating? I want food. Food is good. What are you guys talking about? Oh, I can't really scroll up much. Tall, chatty, very tall boy. In the stars. Oh. Aw, fuck yeah. Frying pan for a good time. That was a really nice little RP conversation. I feel like that's what Quill is best at. Quill is like in his best environment and situation when he's having a one-on-one talk with someone. He's best for like one-on-ones and little helping people out. He's a moral support boy. I love cooking. Cooking's fun. She did hug him. He was happy for the hug. He likes hugs. Like, he got big arms for big hugs. Okay, he's gonna have to be real careful going down this one. Going down the side way. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. And down all the way. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. I wonder. That's a pretty good question, False Lies. I can tell you, at one point, Quill did ask someone to erase something from his book. And Quill does not remember this happening. Or rather, he doesn't remember what they erased. If they erased anything. What was erased, which I can tell you that Quill, even though he doesn't remember, he did know, was Hybris's true name. Quill didn't want to know it. Because he didn't trust himself with it, seeing as he was an open book. Literally, anyone could read his book and find Hybris's true name. So, he asked Morcath to try and erase it. And Quill no longer remembers that name. He doesn't even remember Hybris telling him.
Okay?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I'm glad. Did the new one, Brandon, get acclimated?
Yes.
I'm glad.
I believe he's upstairs right now.
Hello?
Seemed people were a little nervous of him at first.
Oh, he is kind of carrying his dead sister on his back in a coffin. So, it's unique.
Everyone carries something on their back. It just
True.
happens to be that.
Everyone has their own story.
Exactly.
Most people wouldn't even guess mine.
And I'm almost happy most people don't know mine. They probably shouldn't.
That depends. Did you eat food?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out for
Should
the
have
night.
known that was a question. Okay. Sleep well.
Have a good one.
I'll be up at, near the lake for a little while before I leave. If anyone needs anything. I think you know the spot.
Yes. Buttons, does Aurora find you?
Yes. They gave me a high five. And invited us to a
No, Hybris does not know that he forgot about it. No, he doesn't remember the name at all. He doesn't remember being told it, and he doesn't remember what he asked Morcath to erase. He remembers that he asked Morcath to erase it, but he doesn't remember what it was. He did it to try and protect her. No, he remembers. It's more like there's gaps in his memories. He remembers that Hybris told him something, but he doesn't remember what that was. He remembers it was important. And he remembers that he asked Morcath to erase it, but he doesn't remember what it was. Quill and her haven't hanged out in a long time, to be fair. He hasn't seen Morcath in a very long time either. Morcath is currently the only person who has any idea that Quill's memories can be affected by his book. And people still don't know if that's something that can be affected still. People don't know if it'll still do anything. Pepe hands. I'll have Quill sit up here until I think 1. Yes, the book does update every day. The book updates in real time. He remembers that it was to protect her. That's all he remembers. Quill trusts Morcath. It's less that he likes Morcath and more that he trusts him. He knew that Morcath wasn't going to tell anyone. He didn't tell Morcath what it was. He didn't tell him that it was Hybris's name. Hybris's true name. He just asked him to erase something. Exactly. Cool, smart. And that's where the trust comes in, Unity. Quill trusts that Morcath isn't going to look into it. I don't know what that word means, Nefarious. Quill's book varies. In some cases, it's like a storybook, whereas in others, it's like a biography, or sometimes more just important words or important images. The book has always added pages whenever he got full. That's why he grew to be so big, was because the more he had learned and the more his knowledge expanded, the bigger he got. Quill's book is currently he doesn't know if it's going to expand like it did before. The book is weightless. It doesn't really weigh much to Quill anyways, because it floats around him. If Quill was to perhaps die, though, it might be much heavier. Quill doesn't know if his book still grows. Currently, all of the previous things he knew and his previous memories and core parts about his personality were just made condensed into smaller text. Yeah, it was chained around his neck before. But now it's free. It floats around him. Quill is one of those characters that I spent a lot of time thinking about what he was and how he worked. And even when I turned him to kind of human, I wanted him to be different. I still wanted him to have a lot of those aspects that I had originally came up with, so that he could still be more than just a human and still be kind of unique and keep that fun aesthetic. So now he's not really a human. Quill's book is written in kind of an interesting language. When you first look at Quill's book, it's written in runes. But the longer you stare at it, and the more you hold it, you can suddenly read them. They're not a rune that anyone would recognize, not a specific type, but as you look at the book, you can understand how to read it. It's almost like it's written in code. But again, as you read it, you understand what it means. That's a good question, Unity. Yeah, kind of nefarious. It's a language kind of a magical replacement of a language. Well, I can say when people were first when people were bringing Quill back when he first got this body, people would pick up the page and slip into it. And they not only experienced his memory, but they experienced it through the eyes of others, not from Quill. They played as characters in those stories. They were the perspective of people in his life. It was. I thought it was pretty fun. In theory, that could happen again. Travis really was losing her shit. What time is it? 1. Ion had to be the one to tear out his pages to end that memory. That was a rough one. Poor Ion. Yeah, I'll have to find it. I don't mind sending it in the Discord. A little bit, yeah. So typically you can just read it. But if anyone tried to, they could experience it. Alright. It's 1, so I think I shall respawn. Oh, hello!
Since you might be recording.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
How you doing?
Oh, do-do-do.
Crawling around a boat.
Do-do-do. I'm a little worm. I'm a little worm.
You're a bookworm.
I come up with interesting characters sometimes. Only sometimes. Most of the time, they're stupid. And dumb. But Quill in particular, I had big brain ideas with him. Sorry, I'm talking to my chat about the intricacies of Quill's race. Little baby Gabo moments.
I'm just waiting for everyone else to hop out.
Worm.
Do we want to test something real quick with one of the models. Hang on.
Alright.
Like, okay, I think this one still has a toggle on it. I just want to see. So the hood is
I
off,
try to
right?
make fun characters.
Aye.
Is it on?
I'm gonna try and figure out some
Damn it! Why does it not work with the hood?
some new ones. Not some new ones, but a new one.
All I know is
Also started.
I see someone literally hot.
I am willing to let them die because a character story has to end at some point.
Same.
It's like looking in a mirror.
I try to be careful about how they die.
Not gay, it's masturbation.
Whoa, hey, whoa, ribbon streaming.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
memes.
There's a reason why I stick.
I'm sorry.
To double meanings and innuendos, and I don't go straight through the kill. Because people are streaming.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
You turned off the tank and turned on the Musashi too hard. You went from cold to hot.
I gotta go.
Hello?
Just went straight in there. He could die from accidentally falling. Did you know people die when they're dead?
Oh dear. Sounds like the same thing as when they're killed.
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
Don't worry, Rathius. There's 2 torches for normal reasons.
They help me with my avatar stuff.
I know.
Yeah, I uploaded one. Oh yeah, I can actually see what it looks like on. Yeah, not. It took a lot of doing to actually get it to work because it kept appearing off. Like it kept appearing like way over here, and it kept messed up. Actually, wait, is this the one where it's still messed up with the fire? Hang on. No, this one works with fire. At one point, the fire was coming out like way over here.
Dying is bad for your health.
And I'm just like, but why? And anyway, does this one have the sit? Hang on, let me see. Hang on, standing. And does this have the sit animation? It does.
It do.
It does. I just can't sit because I only have upper body.
Yes. I can be an Ohm Quill. Ohm. That's kind of what Quill was doing most of the night. Is he was sitting down and watching people, or not watching people, waiting for people to come to him.
Okay, it's very difficult to do this, and it hurts my knee. But like, I was like, my idea was like, you could sit like this. And be like this, and it'd be very like druidy, kind of, with the staff and sitting down and looking all cool and smart for a moment when you're giving your sage advice about relationship stuff.
Oh, aye, that'd be wonderful if only I didn't have my knees in my chest.
You could get Play Space Mover, aka get just advanced settings, which gives you Play Space Mover.
I need to download that.
Yeah, I think
100% of living things that aren't living are dead. Whoa! Did you know that 100% of things that aren't living are dead?
Wait. What about the zombies?
They're still dead, but now
still
they're
living.
undead.
That technically means that. Wait.
They're not living, but they're not dead.
What the?
Normal reasons. Normal.
And like, look at this, the lighting on it. Like at this angle. See it like flicker in and out.
All right, I've got a headache, chat.
That's fine.
Who's streaming? Who's streaming? I've got a headache. And I think it's about time to end. Sachi streaming? Incoming raid, but I'm about to raid someone. Karina! No! I'm about to raid! Fuck! Hi, Karina. Thank you for the raid. I was about to raid someone. I was about to raid because I have a headache. Karina just raided me as I'm about to raid someone else because I have a headache. Ah! Ah!
You just pushed the rock downhill. You're gathering moss. Just keep sending moss to other people.
Woo!
The moss.
It's the growing snowball down the hill. It's all.
Also feel better.
I'm trying. It's just a little headache. Ah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Karina. We'll name him after other people who die. Sounds wonderful. I love it.
2-hour nap before work. That was a mistake.
We love a good Flora Townhouse. Oh no! Oh no! You want to ask about Flora and Kari?
People who are about to raid other people, it just becomes a chain of raids.
Miss Crescent Farmhouse, Oscar, the Oscar doghouse, Horny Spider Clock Tower. A fucking Kari. Flora Square, Flora Memorial Gardens. Oof.
Bubblegum colored gremlins.
Gremlins?
Yeah, they're like little cat gremlins that have long sticks and they're like.
What?
Flora Greenhouse. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. I am still gonna raid though, cause I have a real bad headache. Should we get Oblivious or Sachi? What do you guys think? Oblivious or Sachi? Copter is streaming? Ooh, we could get him. Do you guys want to get Copter?
Sin's heart.
Is a whole 2 viewers? All right, we'll get him. We'll get him. Right, Karina, but Karina's already done streaming. We will get Copter. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. You can terrify the man. He'll never see it coming. One-legged raw copter. Did we get it right? Did I spell it right? Ah, fuck, no, I didn't. Slash raid. Let's see if I can do this right. One-legged. Oh god. Raffle copter. Better? Alright, we got it. Alright. Get in Chappa to raid the copter. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for staying. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Please have fun with Rafflecopter. Give him lots of love. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Gobble!